So we will revisit the first layer, what exactly was happening. So most of you have already done this, both of you, but I'll just show this one more time because this is very important, and this is something which will keep on repeating every time we do the Rubik's Cube. So this is the fundamental of the first layer. First, well, we have to choose a color. We can choose white, red, whichever we want. I'll show it with red. So first we choose a color, and it can be anything. And all the centers are, as I said, there are three types of cubes: the centerpiece, the edge piece, and the corner piece. Hopefully I don't have to repeat that. মনে আছে তো আদিত্য, মনে আছে এজ কর্নার আর সেন্টার? হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে। So I'll first place the centers because they don't move. Okay, no matter how much we do this, it won't move. So after choosing us a centerpiece, perhaps we choose red. Then we have to make this cross plus. And not only do we have to make the plus, we have to match the plus with the adjacent colors. So over here, green with green, white with white, yellow with yellow, and blue with blue. So these are the edges done. After completing this plus, this cross sign, we have to move on to the corners, which are a bit more complicated. So over here, instead of matching two colors, we are matching three. So we have to match red, of course, and along with that, we have to match both blue and yellow. Now we have to do this on all four corners, and our first layer would be done. This is what we aim to do. And after this, the first layer is done. So we'll see that the red is completely filled, and on the four adjacent sides, it forms a sort of half T shape. A T shape is formed. It needs to be matched like this, otherwise it is not complete. Okay. If you have any doubts, please speak up. I have done this in the previous class, so I will move on from this if there isn't a problem. Okay. This is the basic principle. I'll do it once over here. This is, I'll scramble it once again. And we can see it being scrambled. Okay. So we see, okay, we'll choose a side. Generally, we choose the side which is easiest to complete, which is fastest possible side. So we choose, suppose green, which has like two edges already over here. Okay. Okay, yeah, something like blue or green. I'll do it with white because I want to show each one. So first of all, I might have not brought this up in the previous class. We have this edge, right? The white and green edge. And we want to match it with both colors. So the first thing we would need to do is either to match the green with green or the white with white. So if we do this, the green gets matched and not the white. So we simply rotate it this way, and voila, it gets matched. Okay. I'm going a bit fast because I've done this previously. কোনো ডাউট থাকলে বলো, ঠিক আছে? Again, we see a blue over here. Now we cannot simply do this because, wait. This is because of the zoom window. What is happening? Yeah, now it's fine. So we cannot simply do this because the green edge gets dislocated. So instead of doing that, we have to keep this green edge. So we will temporarily move this out of the way, bring this over here and put it back. So we also have the green edge, and if we move to this side, we also have the blue edge. Okay, these things will slowly come to you, even if it seems a bit complicated right now. And by coincidence, we also have the red edge matched. So we have to work. Generally, is like a lot of the times this might happen, where like some things get matched without you intentionally doing it, and that's obviously a good thing. Again, we have the orange and white edge over here. We have to slowly bring it over. Okay, not there, not there. Oh God. Sensitivity is a bit high. Okay. Now we move it. Yeah, we move it this way and it gets matched. So the edges are now done. Please follow with what I'm doing. If you have the cube, jumble it and keep doing what I'm doing. And if you get stuck anywhere, please tell me. So after this is the a bit harder part. It's not really hard, but it's a bit difficult to get used to. We have to attach the edges, the corners. We are done with the edges. We have to do the corners. So I see a red, green, and white corner over here. First, we have to bring it over. We have to slowly bring it over. We see that this is red, green, and white. And this corner simply has to go up. But again, we cannot just do this. Okay, not this, not this. We cannot do this because even though this gets matched, the edge gets dislocated. We cannot do that. We have to keep the plus sign which we made. The plus needs to stay. So what we can do is we can temporarily remove this edges. That's something I have said a lot many times, that whenever we want to move something, we have to make sure that the others don't get dislocated. So we temporarily move it somewhere safe. So now this corner is done. We can move on to this one. Over here, you see this corner has blue, it has white, but it does not have red. So this is not the correct position. So, well, first we'll take it out. We don't want it over there. So we'll take it out. And now it's over here. We have to take it to the correct position, under the correct position, perhaps. So over here. This corner needs to be over here. And we have to somehow fit it in so that the white faces the upside way. Now, I'll show you what I'm doing, like this. As I said, just follow with me, okay? Whenever you're moving something, make sure that you're not harming something which you have already set. Like, for example, I can do this, but the edge will move away. So I cannot do that. So one thing I can do is do like this, or I can do this. Wait a second, that was my mistake. Sorry about it. This is the problem with this one. Yeah. No. To reduce the sensitivity. Okay, another thing we can do is we can move this aside, pull this down, and put it where we want to. This is also possible. So as you can see, we can do the corners in many different ways. All we have to make sure is that the plus does not get disturbed. Okay, the plus needs to stay. And we will slowly put the corners in place. Over here we see an amusing thing. This corner, it's actually supposed to be over here because it has the same three colors, right? There's white, there's green, and there's orange. However, it is we have to rotate it a bit. It's not in the correct orientation. So to rotate a piece, there are specific algorithms for this, but they are not really needed. So I'm not showing them right now. If you have a problem, then I can perhaps show you the algorithms in a later date. But honestly, it's not needed. So we have rotated this, and we move on to the last corner piece. This is also pretty simple. Done. And now, as I showed you previously, like this, over here it's red, we chose white in this case. So over here we will see that we have formed this T shape on all sides, and our first layer is finished. Okay. Are you all following me? কোনো প্রশ্ন আছে?
No.
এত দূর করতে পারবি তো?
Yes.
Okay, then it's fine. Okay, now we move on to the second layer. I will go back to the drawing board. Now, the second layer is, as you might have guessed, this layer. Okay, so the opposite layer, the yellow over here, sorry, the orange. The orange over here is the third layer, and the in between is the second layer. So the second layer, what we need to do is pretty simple. We simply have to solve four pieces. The edges between the centers. These four pieces we need to solve. So I'll just show you. You have to do this. Okay. You have to make sure this happens on all sides. So I'll tell you what we are going to do now, and then I'll show it over here. So first we have to bring it first we have to bring it to either side. Perhaps we have an edge, which the white and blue edge. We can take the white and blue edge as example. So first we have to bring it to either side. If the if the blue is on this side, we have to bring it under the blue. If the white was on this side, if for example it was in this way, we would have had to do this like this. Down. Yeah, we would have to do it like this. So after bringing it under whatever it's matching, we have to move it upside down. So we either have to do it clockwise or anti-clockwise. So after here, it will go to here, like this. Okay, so this might have been a bit confusing. I'll just do it over here. First, let's see our completed side. This is our white side. So first we have to find the edge. For example, I can see this blue and orange edge. Okay. So first we'll take it, and the blue is on the upside. So if you look at it from this, the blue is on the upside. What I mean by that is that the orange is towards the third layer. So the blue is towards the first layer. So like this, we can match the blue and make a longer T. And after this, we have to move it counterclockwise. Okay. So we basically have to somehow rotate it like this without disturbing the white layer, of course. Because as I said, we cannot disturb things which we have already done. Okay, so we have to move it like this. How to do that? Please concentrate from here on, because this is sort of an algorithm. Okay, this is like a designated thing you have to do every time. Jai situation thakuk একই জিনিস করতে হবে. What you have to do is, I'll hold it like this so that it's easier to understand. Since the blue needs to go to the right hand side, which is counterclockwise. Since the blue needs to rotate to the right, we will move it temporarily towards the left. So we will take this towards this, and then we will bring down this side. And then since it was a temporary move, we'll bring it back. Okay, that was too much. Now take it back. Now we'll see that this position got a bit disturbed, but that is also temporarily, because after this, we will do this. We will bring this down, this, and up. And we will see that the first layer is intact and the edges have been matched. Okay? Did you understand this?
Yes.
Okay. You have already done the first layer. We have finished that. So try this for the second layer with your own cube. Okay. I will show another one. There are 4, so I will show it again. Do you want me to show the same right hand side, or do you want me to show the opposite thing, like the clockwise? Over here, we moved it from the center to the right. Do you want me to show from center to the left or center to the right? Kunta chao. Okay, I'll show the opposite thing. Okay, so we did the blue to orange thing. Now we will try the blue to red. Okay, so it's kind of the same. It is basically the same. So over here, what we want to do is like this, right? We want to match red and blue, but we can't do that because the white first layer gets disturbed. So this was the original position. So what we need to do is first, as I said, take it away from the direction. So this is going towards the left. We move it towards the right. Now we bring this down, take it back, bring it up. Sorry, that was too much. Yeah, bring it up. And you get this kind of position where this corner is missing, but it's over here. So we take it towards this side, bring this down, and voila, our blue edge is finished. It should be a bit more clearer now. Please keep trying. আদিত্য তোর কি ফার্স্ট লেয়ারটা করা আছে নাকি এখন ফার্স্ট লেয়ারটা করার চেষ্টা করছিস?
করার চেষ্টা করছি।
ফার্স্ট লেয়ার না সেকেন্ড লেয়ার?
না, ফার্স্ট লেয়ারটাই করার চেষ্টা করছি।
ওকে ওকে, ওটা কর। ওটাতে প্রবলেম হলেও জিজ্ঞাসা করতে পারিস, কোনো ওরকম ব্যাপার নেই যে সেকেন্ড লেয়ারে গেলে ফার্স্ট লেয়ার ভুলে যাবো। If you have any problems regarding the first layer, please say so. This is a second layer. I'll also share this link in the chat box if anybody wants it. আদিত্য ফার্স্ট লেয়ার হয়েছে?
না দাদা হয়নি, করছি।
প্লাসটা করতে পেরেছিস?
ক্রস হয়েছে।
এখন কর্নারে গন্ডগোল হচ্ছে?
কর্নার কর্নার করলে এখানে ফার্স্ট লেয়ার তো হচ্ছে না আমার।
ওকে, তাহলে আবার দেখাচ্ছি আমি ফার্স্ট লেয়ার। বল রে, এখানে আরেকটা দেখায়, এটা আপাতত রেখে দিচ্ছি, ঠিক আছে? ওকে, ফার্স্ট লেয়ারই দেখাচ্ছি তাহলে। দেখে রাখ, ফার্স্ট লেয়ার তাহলে করতেই হবে, স্টেপ বাই স্টেপ যেতে হবে না? এটা এরকম কম করবো কেন? দাঁড়া। তো প্লাস তুই করতে পারছিস তো?
হ্যাঁ, ক্রস হচ্ছে।
ওকে, তুই কোন কালারটা নিয়েছিস?
ইয়েলো।
ওকে, ইয়েলো, তাহলে আমিও ইয়েলো নিই। আমি তাড়াতাড়ি প্লাসটা বানিয়ে ফেলি। এই দুটো plus হবে। Okay. আরেকটা এজ কোথায় গেল? এই তো আরেকটা এজ। প্লাস হয়ে গেছে, ঠিক আছে?
হ্যাঁ।
এরপরে কর্নার গুলো, ঠিক আছে? সবচেয়ে সিম্পল হচ্ছে যে কর্নার গুলো এইভাবে থাকে, ঠিক আছে? ডিফারেন্ট টাইপের কর্নার পজিশন হয়, তার জন্য কর্নার গুলো একটু ট্রিকি। কারণ কি, এজ তো জাস্ট দুটো সাইড আছে, there are just two colors to an edge. So the edge can be in just two types of position. It can be either towards you, it can or be away from you. The corner has three sides, so it has a bit dynamic position where it can be in three different types. One is like this, another is like this, and the third one is like this. Yeah, the third one is like this. Actually, these two are in the same type of position. So একটা এদিকে থাকবে, আর একটা এদিকে থাকবে, আরেকটা এদিকে। So আমি তার নিচে দেখাচ্ছি, ঠিক আছে? এটা ক্লিয়ার করে দিচ্ছি, এই কর্নারটাকে নিয়ে দেখাচ্ছি। তো আইদার এরকম ভাবে থাকতে পারে, তোর ইয়েলো, রেড আর ব্লু, ঠিক আছে? আইদার এরকম তোর মুখের দিকে থাকতে পারে, বা এদিকে থাকতে পারে, এরকম ভাবে, সরি এরকম ভাবে থাকবে, এরকম রোটেট হয়ে থাকবে, বা ইয়েলোটা উপরে থাকবে, ঠিক আছে? এরকম তিনটে ভাবে থাকতে পারে হচ্ছে তোর কর্নার। These are the three different ways a corner can be placed. Okay. So এখানে যখন আমি ফেরত যাব, when we go back to our yellow plus a yellow cross, we'll see that there is a corner over here, and it's red and blue. So first we'll take it to red and blue. It's already over here. So red and blue. The first we'll try to do this. Okay. জাস্ট যদিও এটা হচ্ছে না, এটা আমরা করব না, তাও এটা একবার করে নিস, যাতে এভাবে দেখতে যে আমার পুরোভাবে ম্যাচ হচ্ছে নাকি। এভাবে রেড ম্যাচ হচ্ছে, over here the red is matching, over here the blue is matching, and on top the yellow is also matching. But we cannot do this because the plus is getting disturbed. So what we will do is remove the plus like this. এটা ভালো করে দেখ, we can remove the plus and bring, okay, no, and bring it back, ঠিক আছে? বুঝতে পারলি? এটা
হ্যাঁ।
এটাও একই রকম, আবার দেখাচ্ছি। এটা হচ্ছে আমাদের রেড আর গ্রিন, রেড আর গ্রিনে নিয়ে গেলাম। আবার আমি যদি এইভাবে করি তাহলেও ম্যাচ হচ্ছে, কিন্তু সেটা করব না, তখন আমাদেরকে এইভাবে করতে হবে। ও, এটা ভুল জায়গা। তখন আমাদেরকে এইভাবে করতে হবে। বাবা, আমিও গন্ডগোল করে ফেললাম। এখন ঠিক আছে, ওটা ভুলে যা। ওই টাইপের বুঝতে পারলি? তোর পারলে তোর
হ্যাঁ
ভিডিও, তোর পারলে তোর কিউবটা দেখা, তাহলে আমি বেটার হেল্প করতে পারবো। জাস্ট ভিডিওটা অন করে কিউবটা একটু দেখিয়ে দে। পারবি দেখাতে?
একটু প্রবলেম আছে, একটু ক্যামেরাটা অন করো, 1 সেকেন্ড দাঁড়াও।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে।
না তো ক্যামেরাটা অন হচ্ছে না, একটু অসুবিধা হচ্ছে, দাঁড়া দেখি তো।
ওকে ওকে। তোর কি ফার্স্ট লেয়ারে এখনো গন্ডগোল হচ্ছে তো, মানে এখন কর্নার গুলো হয়েছে?
আমি একটু হচ্ছে, আমি আবার একবার স্ক্র্যাম্বল করে একবার বাড়িতে ট্রাই করে রাখবো, তারপর কোনো ইস্যু হলে তোমার নেক্সট ক্লাসে জিজ্ঞেস করে নেবো।
ওকে ওকে। চাইলে এখানেও করতে পারিস, তাহলে এখানে যদি গন্ডগোল হয় তাহলে জাস্ট স্ক্রিনশট পাঠিয়ে দিস, সেভাবে করতে পারিস, তোর যা ইচ্ছা। অ্যাকচুয়াল কিউবে অ্যাকচুয়াল কিউবে করা বেটার, কারণ কি তাহলে আমাদের হাতগুলো কাস্টমড হয়ে যায়। সেগুলো তোদেরকে পরে শেখাবো যে কিভাবে তাড়াতাড়ি করতে হয়, আঙ্গুলগুলো কিভাবে রাখতে হয় যাতে তাড়াতাড়ি এরকম কিউব ঘোরানো যায়। তো সেটা এখন আর করছি না। তো আজকে এখানেই রাখলাম তোদেরকে। আই ইন্ট্রোডিউসড ইউ টু দ্য সেকেন্ড লেয়ার। ওকে, সো নেক্সট সেশন আমরা সেকেন্ড লেয়ারটা অবভিয়াসলি শেষ করব। ওটা খুব সিম্পল, মানে দুটো অ্যালগোরিদম আছে, there are just these two algorithms and you have to just apply them in the correct position and your second layer will automatically get solved. Third layer is a bit more complicated, but it's still fine. ঠিক আছে, ফার্স্ট লেয়ারটা বাড়িতে ট্রাই কর, আর যা বললি ভালোই বলেছিস, যে কোনো গন্ডগোল হলে, অসুবিধা হলে আমায় বলে দিস, ঠিক আছে?
হ্যাঁ দাদা ঠিক আছে, বাই বাই।
বাই বাই। তো আজকে আমি এখানেই রাখলাম, ভালো থেকো সবাই।
বাই বাই।
বাই বাই।
থ্যাংক ইউ।